Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about the mint julep. My name is Justine Mays. Join me and welcome my co-host Steve Akeley, along with our special guests Jason Bronner, Tim Swyatt, and Matt Modica.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hey. Hey, oh, so yeah, we're going to be talking today about the mint julep. Of course, it's on brand with Tim. He doesn't like mint. It's a very refreshing smell and things like that. He does like more earthy and organic.
Like refreshing smells.
He does prefer an earthy smell to himself. So I get where he doesn't like mint, and but we'll talk about that. We also got Jason here, which is pretty cool. We'll talk about do sales of mint julep spike at this time of the year? We'll talk about that.
That's a good question.
I have a question about mint juleps too when we
when we get to the show part. Okay.
Sure.
We'll get to that.
Don't be hasty.
After the break. Right now we've got a record setting night. First of all, Jason's never done a small talk before. He did one earlier in the night and he's doing one now. 2 in one night. Oh, he's proficient.
No, I'm just, kind of curious, and this I'm going to point to Matt.
Okay.
Earlier showed some Crocs with a R2D2 on them, and then I kind of started looking in the background there. Looks like he's on a movie set there. He's got a lot of Star Wars paraphernalia, and I was just going to ask about the Star Wars paraphernalia.
Okay.
Where, it seems like it's a thing.
Matt, tell us about your Star Wars collection. We know you have an R2D2 that you built yourself. Yeah. We know all that, but we don't know about the collection.
I didn't know that.
Oh, he does. He's deep into the Star Wars.
Matt spent a lot of time without women, so that's cool.
Yeah, so a lot of it is just fun stuff that I like to collect, right? So I think my most prized collection piece, I'm going to bring it out.
Oh, gosh, he's going into the cabinet.
This is a big deal.
Cabinet.
This is a big deal.
So this here just looks like,
it's a moon rock.
Right?
Is that from Tatooine?
It's not a moon rock, but it is from Tatooine. This is actually a piece of Luke's home from Tunisia. And so there was
that's pretty cool, man.
There was a really neat fundraiser for a person who had passed away from brain cancer, unfortunately. And he was, I think, on the expedition that went and did that. They went and restored the Luke Skywalker's home in Tunisia because it went all kind of decrepit and everything over the years. And so they did that. And when they did that, they picked up all the old pieces that had fallen off and kept them and different kinds of things. So that's probably the most fun one from, all the way back from the original one.
Okay.
Then my second favorite is this little vial, which...
there you go. Okay.
Which you would think would be drugs, but it's not. It's a little vial of sand from the set of Kenobi. From the Mandalorian series and Kenobi series. So a lot of the guys...
Is that from like Panama Beach or something like that?
Yeah. I got a vial of that too in my garage.
Yeah, I mean, it could very well just be like some place hand that they put in a vial, but no, I believe
That's
the guy
pretty cool,
because he actually led the guy who auctioned it again for charity. Was the lead droid person on the Kenobi series and set, and so it's really cool. I've got this hobby. I've talked about it before on the show, but I have droids, full size droids that I have, and so I've just been introduced to a lot of.
Like, do they work around the house or?
Yeah, they clean up his
wish.
house after him and stuff.
They pour his blends gold for him too.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to know how often you, I mean, I realize everything behind you is in glass cabinets, but how often do you dust and clean that for
The
everything?
droids do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I don't clean very often, but I've only had these display cabinets for a little over a year at this point.
How often does Linda come? I know she records shows down where you're at. How often does she come down here? Not recording shows, just coming down to hang out with you in your little man cave area there.
Very little. But and so we can go back to the Crocs that will probably completely turn her off as well. So
Yes.
that's fine. But
Matt, I was thinking about you the other day because I realized that the high school that I graduated from that my kids go to, they have a robotics team, the NYAN team, NYAN, not your average nerds, and they won the world championships off of creating a replica of BB-8 from the original from the new Star Wars series with everything like that. So they made a fully functioning BB-8 and everything like that. I'm like, I'd be interested to see if there's a connection there to see if they have an interest in meeting you or something like that over time. Because I do think, as much as I kid, I'm also a Star Wars geek too as well. I grew up in that era too, and have all the but I do laugh at all the people slamming Star Wars fans and everything like that. I do laugh. The jokes are pretty darn good. You got to have some fun with yourself over time. But
you do. I don't take it serious.
Jason and I are the only two real Star Wars fans in here because we saw the original movies when they came out, right, Jason?
I did.
I saw it multiple times at the Mark Twain Theater by me. I loved that movie when it came out. I was part of that. I was born in '68, and that was 77 when that came out.
77. Yep, the year I was born. Justine.
I heard about it coming out. And my neighbor was talking about it, and I begged my mom to go.
Like, I'm not a big movie guy, but I saw that Star Wars for some reason 7 times.
I know, yeah, me too. I saw it multiple times, 100%.
At the theater,
Right, at the theater. We didn't have, back in 77, we would have VCRs later, but in 77, my family didn't have. You wanted to see a movie.
No cable TV.
Yeah, no cable TV, no VCR. We had
no clickers.
No, you wanted to see a movie, you got to go to the theater. So,
is that the first movie that you saw in the theater?
No. I saw movies before that, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Like Disney stuff and things like that. I don't know. I don't know that I saw a whole lot of movies, but I did see some of the Disney stuff, like Robin Hood and stuff like that when I was a kid.
That's a good one.
But
Sword and Stone back then.
Yeah, stuff like that. I saw Sinbad movies when I was a kid too. Young kid, I like those pirate stuff. Did you watch those, Jason? Sinbad movies?
I don't think so.
That was like the early 70s. I loved it. I love
for those kids out there. It's not the Sinbad that played Shazam as well.
No.
This is the original.
I watched a lot of those after school, specials about drinking and shit.
Sure. Yeah, that did you good. You've put you on the right track. Yeah.
Shattered Spirits.
Yeah. Here's the one that was before that, Jason. My parents wouldn't, we're the same, Jason and I are the same age. My parents wouldn't let me go see the movie Jaws. And then they went and saw it because I wanted to go see this movie so bad. And then, so they go and see it. They're like, you can't see it. The woman ran out of the theater. She was so scared. You can't see it. Did you get to go see the movie Jaws first run at the theater?
I
did not
think it was at the theater.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I saw it on TV. But
yeah. My parents
wouldn't
let me go
swimming.
Right. Scared you. Oh yeah. That was good. it's kind of hokey if you watch it now, but it's also kind of great. It's one of those things like King Kong is very hokey, but I still love the movie King Kong. Despite the fact we're well past that in terms of special effects, there's something special about that movie for me. I don't know why.
I mean,
For the kids out there, not the Jack Black King Kong.
No,
We're
the
talking about the
1933
original King
one from RKO Studios. That's the real one.
I feel the same way when I watch Nightmare on Elm Street movies
Uh-huh.
now. And I'm like, I watch it and I was like, why in the hell was I scared of this when I was
Right.
a kid? Because this is the cheesiest thing I've ever watched in my life.
I'm with you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was scared when I watched those two originally.
No, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
watch that stuff anymore because of that stuff. You know, even
Okay.
Jaws. Like you swim in the deep end of the pool. I would have flashbacks.
The deep end of the pool.
I'm like,
The
what
first
am I
time-
doing?
We used to have our family Thanksgiving at a hotel in Ann Arbor. Like it was kind of like the midpoint for our family. And the first time I saw Jaws was on TV while we were at the hotel, and then I would not go in the pool after that.
Really? It's a pool.
I was like 7.
Yeah, I was the same age, and then I became a lifeguard, and then it became wondering, like, if a kid goes in the deep end and is drowning, am I going to get him? Nope.
Okay, well,
Nope.
you just let him go.
Jaws is there.
He's a
Just let him-
goner.
Just let him sink like a stone. Fair
Exactly.
enough.
That's why I always lifeguard the shallow end. It was crazy. It was such a bad. I don't know.
But hey, so Jason, thanks for asking about it, because what I didn't share and what I should have shared is everything back here has some sort of meaning to me.
Sure.
Right? So
That's great.
one quick example is there's a blue telephone box there from Doctor Who, and I got that because my daughter and I used to watch Doctor Who together, right? And so
That's awesome.
So it's all little reminders
Sure.
of
Yes.
things that are important to me, even though it might just be a
Yes.
No,
I
that's
get
great.
that. I get that. My daughter and I used to watch old Godzilla movies, which they were
Oh,
bad.
God, yes.
They look like puppets, and we would watch it. And
Saturday afternoons.
The warden hated those, and we would just make fun of it. We were like, "No, it's so realistic." And it was like a little game we'd play. We'd talk about how awesome they are and all. And I didn't think anything about it. We did a million things. It wasn't like that was a big part of her life. But as she's an adult, she's like, "Remember when we used to watch those Godzilla movies?" She loves Godzilla still. Because we used to watch it, it was just a simple thing. It was a throwaway thing when she was a kid. It's nothing I really thought about. Like, I'm going to really make her a Godzilla fan. Today, she's like, I used to watch those movies with my dad. Those were. She loves the Godzilla. But I'm like, so it kind of makes me a bigger fan of Godzilla, even though it was kind of a goof at the time. We're just trying to rile up the warden and be like, these are awesome. She's like, it looks like they're puppets. We're like, no, that looks realistic. Are you? That really looks like it's King Kong fighting Godzilla.
Yeah.
Remember the Godzilla, the big arms that would go back and forth
yeah.
and everything? It's some guy in a costume.
Loved it.
Like that. That's why that Mystery Science Theater 3000 on Comedy Central
Oh gosh.
was such a cult classic because they showcased all those movies again.
Yeah.
And when Sven Gulli got pulled off the air and everything like that, when all those days, that was a Chicago thing, maybe. Sven Gulli, I don't know if you guys had Sven Gulli back in the day. That was
we didn't
the
have that, no.
Saturday afternoons. He would host the Godzilla movie or the Mothra movie or whatever it may be.
Ultraman.
Ultraman, yeah, Ultraman back in the day
Ultraman.
with the beta
Bingo.
capsule.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to watch Ultraman for sure.
Ultraman was awesome.
Yeah, it was always just out of reach. He's trying to get the beta capsule, it's just out of reach. But yeah, on that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What's everyone drinking? I'll go first. I've got some bomb burgers here. Bomb burgers.
Oh, you do? Is that Becca's Bomb Burgers?
No, it is not.
No.
No, it is not. 'Cause
We learned our lesson, didn't we?
Hers is iced tea. Mine is
Yes, it
real
is.
bomb burgers. See what we got here. Oh, nothing. Very quiet. I'm definitely not going to be winning. We'll see what happens the rest of the way with everyone else. We'll let Jason go next. Jason, what do you got there?
Got a little something special here. Just brought this from the distillery. This is our first dip into Boo Rye.
Okay.
So
Nothing there at all in terms of noise.
God, I wish there was something there.
Yeah. I've got the lead, believe it or not, right now. We'll let Tim go next. I'm hoping maybe I can keep the lead. Tim, what do you got?
You absolutely. I'm still working down. I'm about a third down of my Detroit City Distillery Reserve Rye.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. I think you got the lead. I think you did better than mine was almost non-existent. So you've got the lead. Let's go with Justine next.
I have some Neely Sweet Thumped Rye.
Okay.
375.
Yeah.
Here we go. There it is.
That's our lead.
Thanks.
That's our lead. But Matt hasn't gone yet. Matt, what do you got?
I have the original horse and jockey pick from the ABV shop.
Some would say well loved, according
It's
to
well
what
loved. Yeah.
It is well loved, that's for sure. So probably not going to be much here.
Oh, super bassy. Not going to be enough to take the lead or anything like that. So Justine wins. So cheers to her.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, it's mint julep season. We're right in the middle of it here, folks. We'll talk about the mint julep after the break.
Ugh.
Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
It's JP Knobloch. I have nice hair on the ABV Bourbon Daily Show.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we talk about mint julep season.
Okay. Tim's already made the fact he doesn't like the mint julep, and it's kind of on brand for him. We get that. I like mint juleps, but I'm never going to have one any time of the year other than this time of the year. It's not like I order a mint julep, but if I'm at a Derby thing or it's Derby season, I will get one during that.
But you won't drink it.
I drink it. Yeah, sure, I like it. I like mint.
You're not.
It's good. I like mint.
You're eating the ice, and that's not considered.
I like the
drinking.
mint. I like the mint. I saw a dentist saying online that mint flavored toothpaste is bad for your heart. I got to look into that more because I use a mint flavored toothpaste. Colgate. I'm a Colgate guy. I got to check out that.
Sensodyne. That's why my heart and ticker is right.
I have to check that out. I don't need anything working against me. I know that. So if mint flavored toothpaste gets you, it's out. I don't want to push the envelope. I got enough problems unrelated to my mint flavored toothpaste. Matt, how about you? The mint julep, is that something you would drink, or you just hate them?
I am not a mint person either.
What how can someone not like mint? I don't understand that.
I'll do it like if like we had a we had a mandatory like leader retreat thing, and so
He's
like,
walking
I'll
around
grab a
in
mint every once in a while
R2D2
for that.
Crocs saying, I don't like the flavor of mint. No wonder he's got problems. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
You take those Crocs off. You do a little mint mouthwash. You might be surprised when it could be a good night for you, buddy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm trying to help. Jason, help me out here. You like mint? Would you drink a mint julep?
Well, I don't normally drink mixed drinks usually, but
Gin and tonic. We know you drink gin and tonic.
Paper plane in a rocks glass.
There's
I've heard that
a
order before.
paper plane. But
paper plane, the gin and tonic. So you do
I
like some
think
cocktails.
if a mint julep is made properly, then that's where the problem comes
There
in.
it is.
Right.
You
Yes.
gotta have it perfectly balanced.
Yes.
Just a hint of mint, just a touch of simple syrup, and the whiskey's got to come through.
Okay.
Obviously we sell a ton of them at the restaurant.
Right. So you do sell a lot this time of the year.
We grow our own mint and all of that. And
Jason, does it die off instantly, like once the Derby is done, or does it continue to go on a little bit? Is there?
we'll get them sporadically through the year.
Okay.
But it is pretty big around Derby time. So the story is one time, and it's in a magazine or something, that we run out of mint. And so I just said, we have fresh basil in the house. We'll make a basil julep.
Okay.
and we made it with Basil Hayden.
Okay.
And I know, I think Stacy from the Convention Bureau gave me a bunch of shit because I made it with Basil Hayden, which is only 80 proof.
Right.
But Basil Hayden being a high rye, it's
Still gonna get there.
it's how you mix it, right? You just very little simple syrup, and we crushed up a little basil, chiffonaded it or whatever. But I thought it was fabulous. So from the mint julep, we improvised and did the basil julep with Basil Hayden. Pretty good.
Jason,
good.
I'm ordering that.
Yeah.
But it better not be $1,000. That's all.
It's $1,000. $1,000.
mint julep.
$9.97 goes to
Derby
Jason
has,
himself.
Woodford.
$3 goes to the cost of the drink. So
That's right.
okay, fair enough. Justine, how about you? Mint julep?
I mean, I don't not like them, but I also
You don't crave them.
I don't.
But if I handed you one, I like, hey, it's Derby
Oh
season.
yeah, if you handed
Enjoy
me
this
one,
mint julep. Cheers. See, like Tim, he wouldn't want it. He'd be like, bullshit.
yeah,
No.
I wouldn't. I
I'd rather
wouldn't turn
sniff
it
my
down,
shoe.
but I don't know that I've ever actually just ordered one.
Right.
I have had them, but I don't think that I ordered it. I think
If you had an onion julep, Tim would want that, or a garlic julep.
Mint. Garlic julep.
Yeah.
Green bean julep.
Green bean
Anything
julep.
but the mint julep.
I want to know, and I can't remember from the conversation that we had, but when McNew was having a meltdown over the Shamrock Shake,
Right.
didn't you ask her if she liked mint juleps?
I think so.
Did she
Yeah.
say? I can't remember if she said she did or not.
I don't remember either. I probably agreed with Tim. She doesn't like
I know
mint.
she said that she hated the Shamrock Shakes, and it was just like a cold toothpaste drink.
That's true.
That sums it up well. McNew nailed it.
Yeah.
She nailed it.
Yeah.
It's a cold slop.
Steve,
of
if you ran
Colgate.
out of mint, would you just put a little squirt of your toothpaste in there, maybe?
Yeah, and maybe just a little dash of toothpaste to get it done.
Oh,
little Colgate julep.
I want the
Yeah.
grimy
Colgate
flavor
julep.
from Colgate.
Yeah, I
That's
do like
exactly what
Colgate.
I'm looking for.
I grew up on Colgate, and then that's all
I
you
did
like.
too. And
Yeah.
then I found Sensodyne, and my world has been changed.
Really,
Yes.
I was a Colgate person back in the day when it was metal. The toothpaste tube was now it's all plastic, but back in the day, and you had to roll it the right way to get the
metal
most
tooth-
out of
oh,
it. If you
there's a
screwed
reason
it
why
up,
they
you're
switched
done.
to plastic.
Because it'll start tearing. Because eventually you try to, if you're like, oh, I got to redo this, then all of a sudden there's a hole in the toothpaste.
They had these little clips my parents bought for those metal ones.
Yeah,
had these
it
little
would roll
clips,
it. It would
and
roll
you would
it.
roll it.
Yeah.
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 Can you imagine that guy? That's like the guy who invented the pet rock. That guy's a billionaire. Whoever, or female, whoever who invented that. The
They've
toothpaste
probably
roll.
blown through all their money because they didn't last very long.
Oh, that's awesome.
We
No.
actually use those in the cosmetology industry. We have those clips too for our hair color to like roll it down to make sure you get all of your product out to get your money's worth.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all invented by the Colgate Corporation. At least in my mind. In my mind, yes. I sent you guys the link for the copper pens I'm using. They're fantastic. They're from Sharpie. Oh, man, it's life-changing.
I was going to ask you, why am I getting a Sharpie?
You'll write so smooth, it's unbelievable. So, yeah.
I did.
This is
I
good.
did test
You
it
ordered?
the other
Yeah.
night.
Royce ordered, too. So we're
gonna
trying to
order
take
this
over
one.
the bourbon industry where everyone involved is going to be using these copper pens, which copper is important in the production of bourbon. Yeah, right,
Does
Jason?
it come with?
love
Oh,
that.
it does come with the refills too.
It does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Two
huge.
pens, 2 refills, $14. Are you kidding me?
That's
All
a
right,
deal.
Steve, how much are you getting on the link that I click on here when I
I don't
order
get any.
this?
I don't get anything. I should get
All right, I
something.
just want to make sure.
Monetize that.
That's a
They're
no.
offering 20% off, limited time deal.
I know. I ordered 2 more because I was like, I'm like my dad now. I need backups. I used to make fun of my dad because he needed backups of everything. Now all of a sudden I need backups.
Do you
Yeah.
have pockets on your
On your
Hawaiian
Skechers?
shirts that you wear?
Most of my shirts have pockets. Some
You need
don't.
to put a pen. You need to put a pen in your pocket.
I do. Yeah. Today I wore this shirt and I still wore my pen, but I had it through here. So I had, and I used it several times, and it was so smooth riding when I had to get out and utilize it. I was like, oh man.
My grandpa always had a pen in his pocket, always,
Yep.
and he always. My grandma got him like a pocket protector because he would always have like ink stains from where his pen leaked on his shirt.
Okay.
But he always had a pen.
Yeah.
And so when he passed away, and we made sure that he had a pen in his pocket.
Oh, that's
in
cool.
his thing.
I'm always going to have my copper pens now. The Warren Yellow Beans is like, if that leaks on your shirt, you're going to fucking get it. I'm like,
You
fine.
need to get a pocket protector.
Maybe, the shirt.
You don't need a pocket.
The
protector.
shirt wants to
Yeah.
be put in there. It doesn't want to be put like, I need to be kept in mint condition. It wants to go out there and work. It's utilitarian. It's like, put me in, coach. I'm ready. And then if it happens to get ruined, as McNew would say, so be it. The shirt's happy. It's doing what it wants to do. It's being a shirt. It doesn't want to be kept in mint condition. No. Right, Jason? Am I wrong here?
Absolutely. You gotta put them to work.
Put it to work. Yeah. If I ruin a shirt from time to time because one of my copper
It
pens
happens.
explodes, it happens. You go on with it. Don't worry, I've got another 100 behind it, lined up behind it, ready to be put in. So it'll be
There's why women are from Venus and men are from Mars. They don't think like us on that.
right. Yeah.
Now, Steve, I love this copper pen idea because I have this whole thing where when I have people over, whenever I have people over, and I have them sign the bottle of things that they taste, so they know for sure. And then that's a big essence. So it goes to Matt's small talk about how certain connections to memories that you have. And I love looking at those bottles saying, oh, I remember that time with this person, and that time with this person, and this person, we had this cocktail together. We enjoyed this Buzzard's Roost together, that cigar ride, pre prohibition,
Pre-FDA.
unauthorized. This is the illegal cigar ride buzz, whatever it may be. But I like that because I've been looking for a pen because those silver pens, those paint pens, they don't work well.
I'm not sure if this will work well. It's more of a ballpoint, really.
We'll
So,
see. We'll see.
We'll
We're going
see.
to find out.
Okay.
It's nice. I tried it the other night at game night. And it was,
Yeah. I let people
Yeah.
try mine, and they were ordering it based on just trying it one time. They're like, I got to get this. So, yeah. That's a good pen. If you like a good pen, that's it. And they're on sale. I paid $16 for my first ones. Then they put them on sale. It's only like $14. That's the way. So I ordered again. I was like, I'm in. So, yeah, get your copper pens.
Look, here's a 3-pack pocket protector. You can get black, blue,
Look,
leather.
I don't know if I'm ready for the pocket protector.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
not
See,
sure-
then
I'm
you
not
better
sure.
go with the Ray-Bans then on top of that, too.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the Skechers on, and then and then I got the pocket protector. I mean, I want some dignity left.
And a Tommy Bahama shirt.
Yeah, I mean, I want some dignity left.
You might as well be selling pies with scantily clad women underneath whipped cream pies at the next festival.
Yes.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the
I
Nerds.
think you might be ready for what is that? that area? Where does everybody retire to in Florida?
The Villages.
The Villages.
I'll be ready for the Villages. Yeah.
The highest STD rate in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Count me in.
Neighborhood is
I never had an STD. I want to see what this is all about.
We have a
What's all the
branch
hoopla?
I'm going to jump right in. I'm just going to jump right into this
Oh,
the scene
man.
down
Well,
there.
what you
Just
do is
immerse
get your-
myself into
Get
the
yourself a
Villages.
pineapple, I think.
Oh, well,
Put
yeah.
it
Turn it
upside
upside
down.
down.
Put it upside down. Of course.
Move into the what is it called?
Move into there. Oh yeah, I'm all about this. Yes, it'll be great.
We have talked about the ABV network community retirement community.
I know. I want to hang out by my friends. I don't want to be in St. Louis. I want to
So
be. I want to be
in
in a
on this,
tropical
man.
place. Yeah.
I will get a second place just because
I know.
there's no way the General's giving up our home right now in Illinois.
Right.
However, I will absolutely find a second place where
Yeah.
residency makes sense and we can community this whole thing together.
And we can golf
Like
cart.
a compound.
Yeah. And then I just want to golf cart everywhere. I want.
That's it.
That's what I want to do. I don't want to drive a car. I just want to drive a golf cart.
Speaking of golf carts, did you catch the ditty, the gem that Freddie No said at Bourbon Palooza? No. It was at the Denny Potter. It was at the Jane Potter event. So Denny was saying that I guess Fred No is the only one in Bardstown that the city council's approved to ride a golf cart in town.
Fred can drive a golf cart
Fred
wherever
can drive a golf cart.
Anywhere he wants.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! He's driving this golf cart around town.
That's awesome.
Penny
That,
Potter.
the
Penny
city
Potter
approved
told me
this.
I'm like, you've got to be kidding me! I have to see this. That's my bucket list, to ride in the golf cart with Fred No in
That is on the
Bardstown
bucket
Circle.
list. Yeah.
Yeah, Steve, you got the bucket list of creating Country Ham with the No family.
Right.
You got the bucket list. I got.
That's a go, by the
right
way.
now. I'd
I
love
talked
to
to
be on
Freddie.
that list.
I talked to Freddie after the event, and he's like, I wasn't joking. We'll do 2 workshops. If you can put together 2 workshops
Oh my god!
to learn
I'm
how to make
so
country
in on
hams.
that.
Yeah.
So
Why
in on
not?
that.
Yeah. Jason, you have to come down to that. We're doing a workshop where you get a ham and then you prepare it, and you can't wear gloves because Fred doesn't like if you wear gloves. You can't make them right. You gotta barehand it. You gotta go in. Yeah, no gloves.
No, I'd love to do that.
Yeah. I know it's
And
gonna
then
be
we
great.
get in his golf cart and go drinking.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Then I would love to see a cop come up and say, "Sir, you can't drive a golf cart around Bardstown." He's like, "I'm Fred No." Oh, sorry, sorry, Mr. No. You're good.
I'm so happy I remembered to tell you that, because that was like, I'm like, oh, mental note. Get on a golf cart with Fred No telling people to get out of my way is the ultimate.
That
bourbon
is the
experience.
greatest thing I've ever heard. Only Fred No.
Yes.
He should get that right. Fred No
Yes.
is special.
Yes.
I'm all for society that uplifts those that deserve it. And Fred No deserves special.
He deserves everything he's coming his way.
He doesn't need to play by the same rules I play by. He's Fred No,
No.
for God's sakes.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Don't let me drive a golf cart around Bardstown. I get it, but let Fred know. I mean, for God's sakes. Yeah, he's Fred No.
Get out of my way. I'm Fred No.
I guess he was just doing it, and they're like, "We got to do something about this because it's not allowed." Well, we'll grandfather Fred, and he can do what he wants.
Fred No to ride a golf cart around.
Imagine
Bardstown.
the leaders of Bardstown be like, "We got a problem. Fred's driving around with this golf cart. What do we do?" Well, we can put it in where he can do this. That's
the
awesome.
only one in Bardstown that can ride a golf cart.
All in favor? Aye.
Who's going to vote against Fred? Give me a break. It's not going to happen. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you
that's
what. If
awesome.
they found out someone voted against Fred, next election time you're gone. Yeah.
Toast. That is the ultimate bourbon of bourbon events. That is to ride in a golf cart with Fred No around Bardstown.
After
That to
making
me is-
country hams.
I don't know if there's anything
That's
better.
Key. That's key.
Yeah, count me
Jason.
in for that event, Steve. Let me know.
Jason, get them gloves off. What the hell's wrong with you? Get
The
them
only way
gloves
you can feel
off.
it. And Freddie saying, no, Dad, I think we can feel it just fine through the gloves. No, you can't.
Shut the fuck up. Jason, you get them gloves off.
Unbelievable.
That's going to be a fun event. Yeah.
I am all in.
Neely called me. He's like, don't put that out to the public. I got to go to this. I'm like, He's like, no, I need to be at this event. I'm like, okay, well, all right, if you want to go. So I don't know how many each one's going to be. It won't be till it gets colder. So we're talking, October, November.
Oh, easy. Right around Thanksgiving, I think is what he's mentioned, right? It was right around Thanksgiving before.
Yes.
Right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Count me in.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
You're
invited, man.
What a. Thank God we're not talking about mint juleps anymore and about this. Let's put it
yes.
What an event.
What an event. I know. I couldn't even believe it's going to be real, but I'm in. By the way, your ham's not going to be ready, Jason, for like 18 months, but who cares? I mean,
that's perfect.
Doesn't matter.
To go do that the way the Nose do it, learn how to do it, and you'll age it in their smokehouse, which is fucking cool. I mean, you'll
100 years old.
Yeah.
So, my old man used to hang one every year in our basement.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's awesome.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Wow.
Well, there you go. There's a little bit about the mint julep and about some classes we're going to be doing. Yeah, and other things. So, yeah. It sounds like it's going to be a star-studded crew that'll be down there for the ham-making stuff. So, yeah. And I can't blame it. To me, it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So.
You can't replicate any of this.
Right. 100%.
Yeah.
Freddie says they have documented history going back to the 1850s of the Beams making hams. And they probably did it before that. They just don't have written records of it.
No,
so
they have written records. That's right.
Yeah, so I get it. It's an era where, but they have written documentation going back to the 1850s. All the Beams / now Nose have made those type of country hams, which is very cool. Very cool. All right, well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on LinkedIn, Matt Monica.
All right, Tim.
You can find me never ordering a mint julep on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
God forbid you smell kind of fresh. I mean, no. God forbid.
No, I'll have my mint in other fashions.
Okay.
You can also find me on YouTube at our flagship whiskey and on RushCreekDistilling.com's events and tasting page.
All right, Jason.
I am on Instagram as the Bourbon the Bluegrass. What is it?
I can't believe you got the first one perfect. Yeah.
You nailed stuck the landing on the first one. You absolutely shit the bed.
Bluegrass Bourbon Baron.
There it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Bluegrass Bourbon Baron on Instagram. Let's see.
Bourbon Bistro and Buzzard's Roost on all platforms.
And TikTok, I'm the Bourbon Redneck.
There you are.
That's the only one he gets right every time. That one he doesn't get wrong.
That was easy. Now,
It's spectacular.
Yeah, you gave it up. You had it on Instagram. So, decided to need to go in a different direction.
I can still go back because, nobody can use that. Like, I think I can go back and I know that nobody can use it. Yeah.
Why did you change it?
They had a company meeting. They had a company meeting and be like, "Is this appropriate?"
You were told.
Blah, blah. Yeah. All right, Justine. How about you? Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media. ABVnetwork.com. That's going to be the company website where we post our material. And then last but not least, don't forget ABVBarrelShop.com, where we talk about what's going on at the Barrel Shop in suburban St. Louis, where you can also come by and see me. So check it out online, ABVBarrelShop.com. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.